Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. My name is Afiq Aiman and today I'm going to be presenting you guys 10 types of knotting skills.
So the first one is the square knot, which is the type of end knot. This knot is useful to tie bundles and packages. It is also used for first aid, where it can be used to tie a bandage around the wound to stop the bleeding quickly. The square knot is also known as the reef knot. The next one is the overhand knot. It is the simplest type of knot and is used to make a knot in a rope, string or cord. It is used to tying a packages to keep rope ends from fraying and as the first step in making more complex. So the next one is the double figure of 8. The double figure of 8, also figure of 8 and by figure 8 follow through Flemish loop or Flemish 8, is a type of knot create a loop on the bight. It is used in climbing and caving where rope strings are light to moderate. So the next one is the figure of 8. It creates a stopper wherever you need one on the rope. So the steps are also steps you take to create a several knots, often used in climbing and sailing. The figure 8 is handy single strand stopper. The next one is the double figure of 8 double loops. It is also known as the bunny ears or dog ear loop. It is a type of knot that forms two parallel loops and resembles the figure of 8 knot. It is frequently used climbing and caving as an easily untieable knot that is capable of being attached to two bolts and equalized. A variation of this knot exists known as a double figure of 8 follow through that creates another loop below the bulk. The bowline, one of the most important knots to know for emergency situation when out in the wilderness is the bowline knot. The bowline knot is used as a rescue knot in cases of mountain climbing, fires, water accidents. This knot forms an open loop that is easy for someone to grab onto and be pulled up out of the dangerous situation. So the next one is the fisherman knot. The fisherman knot is the band with a symmetrical structure consisting of two overhand knots, each tied around the standing part of the other. Other names for the fisherman knot includes angler's knot, English knot, halibut knots, and waterman knots. So the fisherman knot is associated with fishing. It can slip while tied in a nylon monofilament and other slippery lines. However, if more holding strength is required, the overhand knots can be made with more turns, as in the double fisherman knot, and so on. The butterfly knot. It is a useful midline knot that has its uses in glacier travel and also rock climbing, where it's often used to tie the climber in the middle. It is also known as the alpine butterfly knot and linesman loop, counted among the most secure knot. Cliff hitch. The cliff hitch is an important pioneering knot that can be used for starting and finishing lashings. Lashing consists sticks or poles held together with twine, rope, or cord. Lashing are used in overnight camps to make the site more sturdy and can be used for things such as towel rack, a table, or a towel. The next one is the double fisherman's knot. The double fisherman knot, also known as the grapevine knot, uses two double overhand knots in the strangle knot form. One tied around the standing part of the other. These make it stronger than the fisherman knot. Though mainly used as a band to join two ropes, it can also be tied with the end of a single rope to